Forklifts are essential in many workplaces. They move heavy loads and keep operations running. However, forklifts can be dangerous if not used properly. Accidents can cause serious injuries, even death. Forklift safety is everyone's responsibility. Understanding the risks and following safety procedures is crucial. Forklifts are powerful machines. They can lift and move tons of material. This power demands respect. Operators must be trained and certified. They need to know how to operate a forklift safely and handle different loads. Safety is not just the operator's job. Pedestrians need to be aware of forklifts too. Keep a safe distance and make eye contact with the operator. Never walk under a raised load. Remember, a safe workplace is a productive workplace. By prioritizing forklift safety, we protect ourselves and our colleagues. Forklift accidents are often preventable. Understanding common causes is the first step to prevention. Here are some frequent factors. Overloading. Exceeding the forklift's weight capacity is extremely dangerous. It can cause tip-overs and loss of control. Always check the load limit. Speeding. Excessive speed reduces reaction time and increases the severity of accidents. Obey speed limits and adjust speed to conditions. Taking shortcuts. Avoid the temptation to cut corners or ignore safety rules. Use designated forklift routes and follow proper procedures. Oversized loads that are too large or unstable can obstruct the operator's view and create hazards. Secure loads properly and use spotters when needed. Unskilled operators. Only trained and authorized personnel should operate forklifts. Inexperience is a major risk factor. Tip-overs. Forklifts can tip over due to factors like overloading, uneven surfaces, or improper load handling. Always operate on level ground and distribute loads evenly. Unsecured loads. Loads that are not properly secured can shift or fall, causing injury or damage. Always secure loads with straps or restraints. Before operating a forklift, a thorough pre-operation inspection is crucial. This helps identify potential problems before they become hazards. Think of it as a health check for your forklift. Start by checking fluid levels. This includes fuel, engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, power steering fluid, and hydraulic oil. Low fluid levels can lead to malfunctions or even engine damage. Inspect the tires for wear and tear. Check that they are properly inflated. Damaged or underinflated tires can affect stability and handling. Examine the forks for any cracks, bends, or other damage. The forks are critical for lifting and carrying loads safely. Any defects compromise their strength. Check all lights, including headlights, taillights, brake lights, and warning lights. Ensure they are working properly. Good visibility is essential for safe operation. Finally, test the horn and backup alarm. These are important safety devices to alert others of the forklift's presence. Regular maintenance is essential to keep your forklift in top condition and prevent breakdowns. Here are some key maintenance checks. Hydraulic system. Check for any leaks in hoses, fittings, or the cylinder. Leaking hydraulic fluid can reduce power and create a safety hazard. Engine oil. Regularly check the engine oil level and change it according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Clean or replace the oil filter as needed. Unusual noises. Listen for any unusual noises coming from the engine, transmission, or other parts. Strange noises can indicate a problem that needs attention. Fuel system. Check for fuel leaks and ensure that fuel lines are in good condition. Replace any damaged or worn-out components. Clutch and brakes. Test the clutch and brakes to ensure they are functioning properly. Adjust or repair them if necessary. Cooling system. Check the coolant level and ensure the radiator is clean and free of debris. Inspect the fan belt for wear and tear. Battery. If your forklift has a battery, check the electrolyte level and ensure the terminals are clean and free of corrosion. Engine air filter. A clogged air filter restricts airflow to the engine, reducing performance. Inspect and replace the air filter regularly. Section 5. Anatomy of a forklift. Key components and their functions. Understanding the main parts of a forklift and their functions is essential for safe operation. The forks are the two prongs at the front that lift and carry loads. The mast is the vertical structure that supports the forks and allows them to move up and down. The carriage is the part that slides along the mast and holds the forks. Tilt cylinders are hydraulic cylinders that tilt the mast forward and backward. The counterweight is a heavy weight at the rear of the forklift that provides stability. The operator's compartment is where the operator sits and controls the forklift. The steering wheel controls the direction of the forklift. Pedals control the speed, braking, and forward and reverse movement. Levers control the lifting, lowering, and tilting of the forks, and the overhead guard is a protective structure above the operator's head. Section 6, the daily once-over, your forklift inspection checklist. Before each shift, perform a daily inspection of your forklift using this checklist. First, inspect the wheels and tires for cuts, bulges, or wear. Check tire pressure. Look for any signs of oil, fuel, or coolant leaks. Ensure the radiator level is within the recommended range. If applicable, check the battery electrolyte level and top up if needed. Refuel the forklift if necessary. Inspect the mast and tilt chains for damage or wear. Verify all lamps and lights are functioning correctly. Check that all instruments and gauges are working properly. Ensure the pedals are operating smoothly. Report any defects or damage immediately. Do not operate a forklift that is not in safe working order. Section 7. Danger Zones. Recognizing hazards around forklifts. Working around forklifts can be dangerous if you're not aware of the hazards. Struck by accidents can occur when forklifts strike pedestrians who are not paying attention or are in their blind spots. People can be crushed between a forklift and a wall, rack, or other object. Loads can fall from forks, especially if not properly secured. Feet can be run over by forklifts, especially during turns. Operators or passengers can fall from the forklift if not properly seated or if safety equipment is not used. And finally, forklifts can be a fire hazard if not properly maintained or if they are fueled or charged improperly. Section 8. Safety First. Key points to remember when operating a forklift. Operating a forklift safely requires constant vigilance and adherence to safety rules. Avoid distractions while operating a forklift. Focus on your surroundings and the task at hand. Use your horn and lights to communicate with pedestrians and other forklift operators. Operate the forklift smoothly and avoid sudden movements. Jerky operation can cause loads to shift or the forklift to tip. Ensure loads are centered on the forks and properly secured. Never lift or move an unstable load. Be aware of your blind spots and use your mirrors or a spotter when necessary. Obey speed limits and adjust your speed according to conditions. Yield to pedestrians and other vehicles. Section 9. The 10 Commandments of Forklift Safety, Do's and Don'ts. 1. Get trained and certified. Only operate a forklift if you are trained and authorized. 1. Horseplay. Never use a forklift for horseplay or unauthorized activities. 1. Wear your seatbelt. Always wear your seatbelt while operating a forklift. 1. Carry passengers. Do not carry passengers unless there is a designated passenger seat. 1. Inspect your forklift. Perform daily pre-operation inspections. 1. Operate a defective forklift. Report any defects immediately. 1. Use your horn. Sound your horn at intersections and blind corners. 1. Speed. Obey speed limits and adjust speed to conditions. 1. Maintain a safe distance. Keep a safe distance from other forklifts and pedestrians. 1. Leave your forklift unattended. Lower the forks, engage the parking brake, and turn off the engine when leaving the forklift. Section 10. Parking it right. Proper forklift shutdown procedures. When you're finished operating a forklift, follow these shutdown procedures. 1. Park the forklift in a designated area on firm level ground. 1. Lower the forks to the ground and tilt them forward. 1. Place the transmission in neutral. 1. Set the parking brake securely. 1. Turn off the engine and remove the key. 1. Visually inspect the forklift for any signs of leaks. 1. Report any damage or malfunctions immediately. Section 11. A safe workplace starts with you. Forklift safety is an ongoing responsibility. By following safety guidelines, staying alert, and using common sense, we can create a safer work environment for everyone. Remember, a single moment of carelessness can have lasting consequences. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay safe.